Welcome to Unlock Your Soul Memories. Since pondering upon out-of-body experiences for the last video, I actually remembered that I had an out-of-body experience when I was a child. But of course, I did not see it as an out-of-body experience. Then I did not know the term. And just me as an adult looking back, I see what it was. I'm going to share the story in a moment, but I really am curious how many children are experiencing that. I don't think there's a lot of data out there. And what I'm also going to add in this video is my take on what's going on when you're having an out of body experience, because I believe it's quite similar to what we experience when we are sleeping. So, this experience as a child, I was 5, 6 years old. We had relatives over, like my uncle, the cousins, my grandma, and I was so excited to see them. I was so happy to have someone at our place because it did not happen that often. But my mom was strict, so I had to go to bed early. It was still sunny outside. I was way too excited to just fall asleep, but somehow my awareness was moving out of that body because I was way too frightened to really leave that room. So I had to stay there, but still wanted to participate in what was going on. And then I experienced that I was all of a sudden flying above the hallway. And while I was flying there, I could see all the tiles below. I could see all the detail, and I could even sense the people in the living room. Next day, I woke up and I was so excited to share that. And I was sharing this experience with my uncle, and he was just laughing at me. He was just ridiculing me and telling me, okay, you're gonna fly, you only gonna fly on your nose. That's the only thing that's gonna happen, because I was fully convinced that I'm able to fly. That was so real and so astonishing as an experience to me as a child, that I was convinced I have this ability. I just can fly around. And I think maybe more children are experiencing this, feeling like they're having a superpower, but it's just an experience of an out of body experience, and we do not talk about it maybe enough. So what's going on when you are having an out of body experience? I think it's quite easy to understand, like in my opinion, when we look at Rudolf Steiner's work, as he is describing how our body is made up. It's not just the physical, but we are having like an ethereal body and an astral body and a self. And when you read his lectures about sleeping, he describes very well how our astral body and the self are leaving the body behind and the etheric body behind, drifting out into the astral plane. And while that happens, the body is able to rejuvenate. But the astral body and the self, they are just moving around and experiencing other dimensions. And I anticipate it's actually quite similar when we are having an out of body experience, that we are taking our actual awareness of ourself and our astral body with us and exploring things. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share, because I'm actually so curious to learn more about other people's experience as children, whether they had an out of body experience or not. It would be so much fun to learn more about that. So that's just my take, and let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. So that's just from me, what I wanted to share with you in regards to out of body experiences as an add-on. So wishing you all the best for now. Take good care and goodbye.